class, welcome to another episode of Slime. It's very exciting. So we're getting close to the end of the book now. Very sad. But we are going to carry on straight from where we left off yesterday. So, on Nod's suggestion, Slime had formed into a giant Mr. Whippy ice cream. The boy was the topping. "Remember me now," called Ned. The ice cream van was heading straight for it. "Still, no!" barked Mr. Glutton. He was driving too fast to make the van stop. He stamped on the brake hard. Stomp! So hard that the back wheels jumped up into the air. Whoosh! It somersaulted over the giant Mr. Whippy before crash landing upside down on the grass. A thump! "Moo!" cried the cows as they scattered out of the way. Slime translimed back into a blob, placing Ned onto the back of a peeved-looking cow. "Moo!" Ned patted the cow. "Good girl." "We'll get you for this, boy!" shouted an upside-down Mr. Glutton. "We'll get you good and proper," agreed an upside-down Mrs. Glutton. Then the boy gave the cow a gentle slap, and it trotted closer to the ice cream van. "Well, seeing as you love ice cream so much, I thought you might like to try the special slime flavour." "Slime flavour?" bawled Glenn. "Sounds disgusting," bawled Glenda. "It is," replied the boy. "Slime! Let's give the good Mr. and Mrs. Glutton a humongous helping." "A splendid idea, Ned," it said, before oozing through the gap in the window. "No!" the pair screamed as goo began filling the upturned van. Still the slime oozed and oozed in until the entire upside-down ice cream van was full to bursting. Then the windscreen, windows, and the doors exploded with the pressure. Crack, smash, boom! The van broke into pieces. Clatter, clatter, clatter. The gruesome twosome oozed out onto the cowpack-covered grass in a giant puddle of slime. "Ugh!" moaned Mrs. Glutton. "I am all slimy." "What's he done to our van?" cried Mr. Glutton. "Slime! Seize their ice cream!" ordered Ned. "Goody, goody," replied the blob as it gathered itself back together. "No!" cried the pair. "We've barely eaten today," said Mrs. G. "We are starving," added Mr. G. But Slime was quick and had soon pulled the huge metal ice cream dispenser out of the wreck of the van. Clunk! "We have some hungry children to feed," Ned announced. "Let's fly." Slime began a giant airship, or slime pellin, and picked up the boy from the back of the grateful cow. Moo! Then it whisked Ned and the ice cream dispenser high into the sky. "We'll get you," began Mr. Glutton. "What's your name again?" "So long, suckers," called back Ned. Chapter 22, Ice Cream Party. The kids from Twaddle School for Noble Offspring were still boo-hoo-hooing beside the ruin when Ned returned in his airship made of slime. "Boo-hoo-hoo! Kids!" called out Ned. "I told you I would be back, and I've brought ice cream!" "Yes!" they all cheered as Slime and Ned descended. Slime set the ice cream dispenser down on a boring block of stone that the grown-ups had claimed was once part of Mulch's medieval fort. The posh children all rushed over to the big metal box of Mr. Whippy. "Ice cream!" they cried. "Yoo-hoo!" Slime was now back to its blobulous self, sitting next to Ned on a mossy stone. The friends shared a smile at another job well done. In an instant, the cheers of the children turned to silence. "Excuse me, but where are the cones?" asked one. "Oh, sorry, we didn't think to bring any cones," replied Ned, rather taken aback. "And I am partial to a chocolate flake," remarked another. "Well, we didn't really have time to—" "And the hundreds and thousands?" inquired a third. "Ungrateful little—" began Slime. "Shh!" shushed Ned. "Boo-hoo-hoo!" they all bawled together. "Now we are not going to have any ice cream," moaned one. "This trip has gone from bad to worse," whined another. "Take me back to double maths," whimpered a third. Slime rolled his eyes. "I've got a good mind to take that ice cream dispenser and shove it—" "Shh!" shushed Ned. "Look, kids, all you have to do is flick the nozzle and it's an ice cream party." Ned did just that, and the soft, white Mr. Whippy ice cream splurged out. Splurge. It splurged all over Ned. Splurge. It splurged all over Slime. Splurge. It splurged all over the children. Splurge. It splurged all over Mulch's medieval fort. In no time, everyone was covered in the stuff. They looked like snowmen. "Ice cream party!" cried one, licking the ice cream off her nose. "This is the best day ever!" cried another, scooping handfuls of ice cream off the top of her head and shoving them in her mouth. "I still would have liked a flake," muttered a third tearfully. "I am dairy intolerant," remarked a fourth. "Is there a vegan option?" "Oh, you can't please everyone," muttered Ned to Slime. "Certainly seems that way," it replied. "Where next, my friend? The day's coming to an end." Ned instantly knew where. Everything today has been leading up to this. This is the last one, and it is going to be dangerous. "Goody, goody. I love danger," Slime replied. Chapter 23, Flying Saucer. "Are you allergic to cats?" asked Ned. It was an important question. Aunt Greta had 101 of them. "Not that I know of," said Slime. "Then let's go!" exclaimed the boy. "Do you have a preferred mode of transport?" "Surprise me." Slime smiled and translimed into a flying saucer. "A flying saucer!" exclaimed Ned as he watched the thing spin and spin. "I suppose I was thinking of cats. Cats drinking out of saucers." "You are clever." "I know," agreed Slime. "Let's go." Slime plucked the boy from the fort and placed him on top of the flying saucer. "Which way, Ned?" it asked. The boy was spinning round on top of the saucer and beginning to feel more than a little dizzy. However, he could see his aunt's colossal castle sitting proudly on the tallest hill on the island. "That way," he said, pointing in every direction. "You mean the castle?" asked Slime. "Yes." "So who lives there?" "The person who owns this wretched island. The one who loathes children more than anyone. My Aunt Greta." "She sounds delightful," joked Slime. "Delightful is not the first word that springs to mind." "So I take it you are not close?" "Close? I haven't seen Aunt Greta in a long, long time." "Well then, we need to pop by." The slime flying saucer spun faster and faster through the sky, with poor Ned clinging on for dear life. Whirr. I don't know how to do that. Whirr. Chapter 24, Kitty Litter Castle. Kitty Litter Castle. There are cat ladies and there are cat ladies. Aunt Greta Greed was a cat lady. She had over 100 of them. Aunt Greta and her 101 cats, I told you she had over 100, lived in a remote castle. It stood high on a hill overlooking the entire Isle of Mulch, which she owned. Because of her obsession with cats, Aunt Greta had named her home Kitty Litter Castle. The grand old lady wore long flowing dresses dotted with images of cats. Whenever she walked, she clanked because she was drowning in jewellery. All Aunt Greta's jewellery was, of course, cat-themed. Cat brooches, cat earrings, cat bracelets, cat rings, cat watches, cat pendants. She even had a cat tiara, a crazy cat crown. On her walls, the lady had the most extraordinary collection of artwork, as long as you liked cats. The cats were often rendered in recreations of famous paintings. The Mona Moggy, the Cat Scream, Pussy with a Pearl Earring, the Son of Cat, the Moggy's Mother, Pussy Portrait with a Bandaged Ear, the Laughing Cataleer, the Cat's Kiss, the Cat's Luncheon on the Grass, Cat Leading the Cats. But there weren't just paintings of cats. Oh no, there were also statues of cats everywhere in bronze, silver and gold. Okay. Here was a statue of a cat playing with a ball of wool. Here was another of one curled up asleep. She even had one of a cat licking its own bottom. As Aunt Greta had 101 cats, she couldn't possibly remember that many names. So she decided to name every single one of them Tiddles. "Tiddles, it's dinner time!" she would call, and 101 cats would charge towards her, sweeping her off her feet. We'll have to stop there for today, guys. Thank you very much for listening to another episode of Slime. I hope you're all well. Thank you for sending me in all your fantastic work, and thank you for all the wonderful messages we've been receiving at school. And I hope you're all having a great time, and I can't wait to see you all soon, hopefully. And see you in the next episode of Slime. Bye-bye.